In the past 5 years, wildfires have destroyed nearly 32,000 structures in the U.S. Most of these were homes. In fact, nearly 45 million homes in the U.S. are in areas at high risk to destruction by wildfires. This Saturday is Wildfire Community Preparedness Day, and research shows risks can be reduced when residents take just a little time to prepare. Michelle Steinberg, Wildfire Division Director of the National Fire Protection Association, joins us now with some more insight. Michelle, thanks for being here.
It's my pleasure. Good morning.
Good morning to you. So how big of a problem is wildfires in our country?
Wildfires are a growing threat around the United States, and what we're finding is frequency is driven up, and what we're seeing is fires happening in places that we don't expect at times of year that we're not anticipating. So it's very important to get prepared.
Tell us more about Wildfire Community Preparedness Day. I've actually never heard of this before.
Oh, this is a great campaign that NFPA sponsors along with State Farm. It is in its 10th year, and what it involves is rallying folks to get with their families, friends, and neighbors to do projects around their homes and in their neighborhoods that can help drive down the risk from wildfire.
What can people do to, help better protect their homes, and what are some examples of risk reduction projects?
Right, so these can be projects on the home, so making sure that roofs and vents are properly protected, that the exterior of a building is protected from wildfire, as well as reducing any kind of fuel for the fire that might be on the property. And usually what we're talking about is fallen leaves, pine needles, dry grasses, maybe a shrub that didn't make it from your last gardening season. Removing anything that could burn from right near the home. Those are really, really important practices to do.
I think this next question ties into that. The home ignition zone and its significance. Tell us about that.
Right. The home ignition zone is a term we coined to describe the home itself and everything around it within about 100 feet. And that's the area that people can really make a difference on protecting that property. Science shows that if the home doesn't ignite, it can't burn. And so we want people to protect by maybe clearing out any debris that's fallen into the gutters where an ember could land, removing any fuels like shrubs or grasses that are going right up to the side of the house, just making that separation so that flames can't touch the home, preparing our porches and decks so there aren't things there that can catch embers or get up under the decks where if you find there's a lot of debris blowing into certain areas, that's exactly where the embers will go. So getting that home ignition zone ready is key, and then working with your neighbor, because that 100 feet might be into your neighbor's property, and let's say you share a fence, making sure that fence line is clear, that maybe if it's a combustible material that you think about replacing that with something that can't carry fire to either of your homes.
Why is it so important to make sure our homes are prepared well in advance of wildfires?
Right. We really don't want to wait till there's smoke in the air to start to take some of these steps. And while a lot of these preparedness activities are very simple, they do take some time and planning, and they're a lot easier when you can work with your neighbors. And you want to do that at a time like Prep Day, early in May, before you're seeing smoke in the air, so that you can really get the best project done.
All right, Michelle, where can our viewers go for more information?
We'd love them to visit our website, nfpa.org/wildfire, for lots more information.